OBS, but we just could not. Yikes. Could not make OBS work, so we're back with Twitch broadcasting software, which exists and is broadcasting software. It served us faithfully up until this point, so I suppose I shouldn't badmouth it too much. We're going back to the vast literary reserve that is itch.io. Digging through games that look cool. So let's just do that. Oh no. There we are. Stretch? Yeah, like that. Just a little stretch. This first on the docket is the crowd favorite. Everyone's lovely. Mew cartographer. Whatever that may be. Be up in windowed mode. I don't know what would be going on. Does Mew cartographer have a category? Of course it does. Discovered something far more amazing than I ever expected to find in the jungle. A path to a new place somewhere beyond the known land. Alright. New cartographer. I'm gonna need you to explain just a little bit of what we're doing here. Settle, form, or deform land. Gotcha. So, there's our zoom. We'll zoom in a little bit there. Oh. Neat. What did these do? Compass. After hours of exhausting efforts, we finally managed to clear the way under the temple. Oh, just the opacity of the HUD. Gotcha. I don't know what that does, boys. To be honest with y'all, I don't know what Mew cartographer is. Operate an abstract machine in order to shape and explore colorful landscapes, find mysteries around a shifting world. Sorry, Mew cartographer. Need a much more advanced tutorial than that for me. Oh, Twitch, am I live? It ain't so. Bot's not even That's great. We're going to build new cartographer. Let's go through. We have installed at the moment. We love love. Not right now. There were some cooler ones down here we wanted to try. Like this. Oh, you can't see it because it's a pop-up of MacBat 64 made with Unity. Here is MacBat 64. Yeah, that's a Twitch category, alright. Alright.
Almost 2 years now.
That's quite long.
Kiwiland was ruled by the evil Melody King.
Alright. So it's one of those games, gotcha.
Only one was brave enough to stop the reign of
Or flightless.
terror. Saved all of Kiwiland, and the galaxy was at peace.
Honestly, just feels right to have the Kiwi save Kiwi land. Deep in the Kiwi being. Love it. Oh, I'm not gonna move myself. I'm just gonna continue to block everything. Alright. Gotcha. No controller support. Yep. Excuse me? One day we'll guide here to victory. Without repeating myself. Jim, get yourself a drink, my lad, and I'll tell you a great story. I guess we have to go get a drink. Step 1. Promote alcoholism. Just here to collect some spare coins. There we go. I have a feeling less adventure was a bit too much for him. Is that? Also, yeah. These are some pretty fire controls. Not gonna lie. Got it. A balloon coin? I thought they were just coins. No, they're balloons. I must. Acquire them. We got 2 balloon coins. Where's the 3rd one? Barkeep, where do you keep your balloon coins? Grog Pump Fellow Adventure, it's happy hour. Grog will cost you 3 coins. Yep. 3rd coin then. I know I'm trying to get myself a drink. You need to stop repeating yourself. Oh, Squid of Wisdom. First step to head no. It's here, it makes squid rings. There's such a meanie. Bully. Can't hear it anymore, I'm losing my appetite over this nonsense about that game, Jesus. Ouch. Boy, can't wait for Legend of Bad 2. It's gonna be radical and only slightly worse than part 1. We wanna see. That's what we wanna see. Some in-universe tomfoolery. Said they were 60. All I could find were 59. Alright then. Going on an adventure. Find that balloon coin. Oh no. T to get those bars, but I gotta say we're not a fan of the CRT effect around here. I'd go so far to say that all my homies hate CRT. No. If you're a melee purist, that doesn't change the matter. CRTs are still bad. Where's the other coin? Can I collect those? No. Oh, we just fall through the chandelier. Like that. I wanna love this game. Looks good. There's a lot of heart pumped into this game. But if I can't find the third coin, there ain't no way we're gonna be able to play. Well, that settles that. Unless... no, I can't go out the door. Yep. I've touched every surface in there. Let not be said that I did not try. Lovely weather we're having. What is this? Also made with Unity. Also has its own category. You'll love to see it. We may even go so far as to turn off the green. Otherwise, none of this game is going to be visible. Alright, we'll take our dog for a walk. One with dog. Excellent. No controller support. Never support controllers. Hello there. I had to come walk outside because I was not able to walk outside in any other fashion. I've come to... hello. Yes, some... they sit on their back. All the houses are very similar. Alright. Can we... oh, tiny houses. Oh. Sorry about that, Ant-Man. Ball, we can kick balls. What if we kick them towards the dog? Dog care about the balls? No. Oh, that was also just another ball. Some sort of bird lodged in the ground? Oop. Oh no. Let's go run through the wheat fields. Interact with anything besides just running them over? Like go inside a house. No, that's fine. I didn't really want to. Can we do much of anything? Let's double check the itch page, make sure that we're not playing this wrong, but just run around outside with our dog. Oh. And I guess the whole draw is that it syncs with the weather outside. It's a person, I think. And this wheat is all sprouted up because it's that's not good. Kind of thought the bot was live. It's no bueno. Maybe I am a fool. Oh yeah, I'm a fool. But you close it down. Oh. WebSocket's not connected. Why not? Yeah, nice. Welcome in. Display. Display only on one. Two. I don't miss. It's I think it's neat how it is all claymation, just a simplified joint movements like. The dog didn't work. Me. Okay. Yeah, it's back now. I think lovely weather we're having is supposed to sync up with the actual weather, so that's why it's nothing interesting at the moment. Oh, right. So let's try something else. I don't think that has the potential to be a game. Ooh. What about Super Skelomania? Feeling some Super Skelomania? And then shoot. Rating there. Might thunder too. That's right, you know. The dual hurricane. I've been watching Laura inch closer and closer. Oh, that's not. Whatever the other tropical storm is. Excuse me. Super Scala. Mania. Also a category. The cog looks pretty good in Twitch with the dark background. Thanks. We tried, you know, uppercase, lowercase, nothing really matters. Like picking up what you're laying down. Controller support, nice. Alright, maybe Super Skullomania is a real game. And I'd say rebuild everything in OBS, only to have it not work with my desktop on it if I put it through these headsets. I guess we ain't going that way. Got all that decked out in the darker scheme with a little bit tighter design. The old cog is great and all, but down we go. Just headbutts with long ass neck. Oh, that's using your head. Where are we going with our head though? Alright, that's a ladder. Drop through platforms. I feel like we're just going around in a circle. Okay, if we could double jump, we could get up there. There's some big. Oh, that's a ladder. You just told me those were ladders. It's the map, it's the map. It's the map, it's the map, it's the map. Nice. Wish there was a faster walk, but sure. I have absolutely no idea where we dropped through the wooden one. I feel like maybe we can't make that jump. Not even if we abuse coyote time and. No. No, we can't even stick our head out there. For shame. There's nothing this way. A lot of X's and O's on the walls, like, hello. Shooters. No fall damage, nice. Okay, get up. You planning to try the Round of Flight Bird game? I played it off stream and you know it's not good. You can do it again on stream if you want. That'd be pretty quick. Oh. Hey, set the controller down on the monitor remote. Where did I throw that Rana link? Rana escape. Oh, it's too late. I already pulled it up. I got my daily bombs. Yeah. It was Z and X. And I don't even know why I died there. There, I clearly bounced off the ground and all. Oh. New high score, got all the way to 4. Please. It definitely has the feel of a mobile game. Oh, those red ones are also... Yeah, it's... I think it's just the intro music is the only thing good about it. Can we... There we go. Oops, I hit it. I'm sorry, get out of here. Get out of here, get out of here. We just want... Just want that audio pulled out of the game. Ooh. Whatever. We'll do that later. Play Super Skullomania because that's a real game. Super Skullomania is actually good. At least so far. I can bop. Come on, Super Skullomania, you were so close. When I lessons. Log to code. Probably never. I have absolutely no intention of teaching people how to code. There's a lot of other better resources. Okay, they did have skulls on their back before. Asked for you to make $0 and sign me up. I knew this was a good game. It has its own bells, has its own little chimes. Okay. Maybe Skullmania is going to be a recurring guest on the series of indie games, because it's actually good. Uh-oh. Take it back, I take it all back. Ooh, we can dive. That's pretty swanky. That's not very swanky, never mind. Forget what I said. Cool, and that's where we came from. Oh, neat. Thing. Baker Pogs. Baker have a Pog emote yet? We should bully Magic into using a Pog emote. I don't know about this one, Chief. Like, Gucci Phil. Okay. Minus, the whole dying to puzzles things, but... What's this? Fan I hear when you talk? I've... Just a PC fan to run this monstrosity. Maybe the AC. I have absolutely no idea what fan you're hearing. Now the skeleton does a little sleep. Uh-oh. No, I'm just shy. Going crazy? There's some sort of fan or something? I believe you. Wait, let me listen to my own audio. I listen to my own audio. I don't know. A little echoey because I'm listening to Are we in a new setup? Yeah, kinda. Depends on how you want to define setup. We got a new apartment, the new logo design. Almost got OBS working instead of Twitch broadcast software. The layout I decided to just ditch all the gray that was hanging around. Oh, yeah, new room. Yeah. New room. Abandon that old place. Something like that. The old place was expensive and full of cockroaches. I don't want to pay large sums of cash to live in that terrible of a place. Move to a place that was less bad. Maybe even good. Boom, no room. Crazy how it'd be like that. You just walk out and say, hello, I would like to pay you money for the land you own. They're like, sure, we'll take all of your money. Like, no. I may not exactly subscribe to the Georgian philosophy, but I would go so far to say as landlords don't deserve rights. That's apparently a hotly contested issue in political theory. And Georgians are like, yeah, you got it. You actually are not entitled to anything just from owning resources. You got it. So, it's no mutualism where the only value is based on labor. And cash are just labor coins. I thought nobody deserved rights. I don't know, I'm still pretty conflicted on that one. Because on one hand, you have to give people a degree of rights, where you're saying that the human life has no value. Which from a philosophical sense, I could argue for. But in a practical sense, I'd rather people didn't die. So you think no rights, no problem? No rights, no people. Thanks. A save room, my favorite. I think we need bombs or something in these crystal caves. Practically, people can have value based on various factors that aren't intrinsic. Confused, but you don't need to explain. Basically, to explain, I started watching a political theorist on YouTube, so now I know just enough political theory to be dangerous. I'm more confused than knowledgeable at this point, but we'll get there. The moral of the story is that anarcho-primitivism is the place to be. People can have value based on various factors that aren't intrinsic. Yes. Say that value can be added to a person, it's not. I agree with that logic. Great. With great power comes great destruction. Chair spin. Yeah, so we did bring the spinny chair into the new place. We can spin. just like that all the way. Whee! There's even the cool sign on the back of the shirt there. Rip that. Possibly non-existent MSU Magic the Gathering Club. Skeleton. Sleeping on the jug. Value can be added to a person? Interesting. I don't know where we stand on that one, just... I think I may be of the school of thought that people have a... people are invaluable. Not worthless, but have a degree of value that's beyond measure. You can't have anything added to infinity. Treat each human life as something too valuable to lose. The actions anyone takes over the course of their lifetime are independent of any value you can assign to them. Bye forever, Phil. Such a value seemed arbitrarily given, it sounds like preservation of life may be in line with the value the person has. It's true. It's my take on it. You're welcome to have a better competing theory that involves people's value increasing or appreciating over time, like saying that a 16-year-old that's able to join the workforce would have more value than a 15-year-old that's barred from working. Unless I misunderstand what your view is. No, I think you got it. I got the map though. Like you can say a pencil is worth 5 cents, but it's not a matter of how many pencils a person can make in their lifetime, because you can't measure people value in USD or any conventional form. Preservation of life can be important, but just being alive doesn't make life great to live. Yeah. And some value added hypothesis applying. Like here, stipulating that enjoyment from life is the value of life. It may not necessarily be. You can be miserable and be valuable. Look. Look at Billie Eilish. stylish. They're depressed, and they have a net worth of very much. Let me out. Stop it. Individuals' enjoyment of their own life does not add or remove value from it. Just because you're having a bad time doesn't mean that you're worthless. You're just having a bad time. You think the 16-year-old who can work and chooses to over a 15-year-old who can't work? There may be similar major areas, means 16-year-old may be more valuable to society. Ooh. See, now you're... It's true, they're able to add conventional labor to the labor market, but, you know, lives are still lives. I have this? But where'd it go? Right, because the value each member of a society adds back to the society does not affect their own value, just the value of the society in total. Okay. Let's compare to a specific point in time, maybe the 15-year-old. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, like, just a single snapshot, not an all-encompassing look at all of society or all of that person's contributions. Right. It can be reasonably assumed that people in the future will also do things. Here for the work clerk. Baker did. It is the Baker Pog. I thought that was just a myth. I suppose I should have watched the Unepic stream more yesterday. Bully. That's some good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Okay, so we're going back to our grounded, so we do still have to whose big brain emote is that? That's Captain Stacker. Nice. Another heart. I'm down for it. Right. Because the value-added model of determining human value is not great. Just any value added by an individual person is limited by their ability to add value, which usually is directly affected by their starting point. So you have... Wait, where are we going? People can be given privileges but rights. Except to Oda, which is pre-existing. Seems arbitrarily unfair. That's a pretty controversial take. I don't think I can agree with saying people should not inherently have rights. It's not to say they can't be revoked in the future. At the very least, people should start with rights. Can't be given stuff to make living better. Yeah, you can certainly. I don't know, miss. Here. I'm 100% engaged in this game. I'm gonna hop in the Discord channel and make your point if you'd like. Too sauce to actually dive into the infamous Myst debate controversies. Be like, but Myst, isn't that alienating basic human needs? I've considered that, but also we need to consider BRB, goodbye. You're saying that isn't owed to anyone, it's like giving a random gift. I disagree. I'm gonna disagree with that, but wait for you to get back. What's this way then? Save point. Down here, pi. Alright, what's this way? Map. You know, I don't think we have to go that way right now. But thought. Unless it be me. Not the best way to start off this run. Corner's a lot tighter than we'll ever give it credit for. Oh, ow. Mm-hmm. Oh, you just have to smash the ball. Got it. So smash hit. That's some nonsense right there. We can murder those and then heal up. And they stay murdered. If we die, they'll respawn. Tentacle worshiper, what are you doing here? Kane. Do you have Amazon things to do right now? Oh, I can't. Pause because I'm not on the ground. Stay loaded. Did. We got back one part. Nah, you quit that stuff. Rough. Why won't you just sell Jeff Bezos your time? Flash. Alright. It's a very tight section. part of the aesthetic to be really dark right now, but I can genuinely see very little. It's doing nothing but work and smoke and being every minute. Also crank up the brightness. I am unable. But you have monies. You get to not starve in this neo-liberal paradise. This wasn't even the way to go. Doing nothing but smoke. Work, hating every minute. Like, look, this is my option menu. Enough saved up for now. Okay. Don't die from Rona. Oh, I see you missed. Can't overhear you.
Oh, Bill is back just in time. Oh, he's leaving.
Bye, Phil. Back just to rub in your face that you get to leave. Or bully. Where am I going with him? Like, take a time for what? Very little.
Yeah.
It's just mist, doing misty things.
Go on, Phil. Live your life. Not that you have much of a choice.
Ooh, got him.
I think that I do expect that. What's there's like a little bubble popping up at the top left showing my voice as well.
It's
A
true.
little Chris hand.
Yeah,
That's something you added or is it part of the game?
that's something I've added. So that we can actually see who speaks. And people are like, but wait, who's that with you? Is that Chantlin? Is that that mystery guest number 3? Be like, oh yeah, there's mystery guest number 3. Yeah, mist is mist. Wait, we can like. Wait, this is the way. Forwards. Yep. How much for that? Yeah, Miss, because you were saying that.
Did you say something?
Yeah. Trying to make sense of your rationalization. That I forget where that even was.
I don't know if I was like you.
And no, McCain, we have no roommate. That's a lie. We have 2 now. They exist.
Is their existence beneficial thus far? Or
Mutual.
no, neither? Neutral?
not a hindrance. I would say that there's potential for some benefits. I would not say that there are currently a number of benefits. Socialize. So one is like never here. You just rent the place and stay at their parents. And the other one locks themselves in a room and plays Siege. I'm like, well, that's not something I wish to interact with. You do you. Friends with benefits. I don't think they're gay. I'll ask them if they want to have sex, but it's on your conscience when I get rejected.
Some risk shouldn't be taken.
It's not true. Always ask someone if you can have sex with them. The worst case scenario, you get rejected, you get disgusting looks, and they're like, God damn it, Merle. This is the third time you've had to report you to HR.
This don't be Louis C.K. because asking isn't good either. Apparently.
Weird. Louis C.K. got consent and everything, and they still want to cancel him. What a pathetic, moralless millionaire. That disgusting man.
Dang, that's what he gets for dirty.
I just want to see him torn limb from limb. Back to the whole people have rights things. I take it back. Louis C.K. has no rights.
Huh. Halfway there, huh? Halfway. You just have to mention that for everyone else, and then you'll be pretty much.
It's a pretty nihilistic take.
I mean, I think I'm more worried about whether it's true or not. Perhaps my own demise.
Hail Hydra. Get that fake Nazi worship out of here. Skelly naps get me every time.
So these rights.
Yeah.
I guess it would be difficult to define what a right is.
That's a
Much
big one. Rights are pretty abstract.
Ever since I watched Fancy George Carlin vid, it has caused me to think.
Yikes.
Between rights and privileges.
What's the hot take?
Oh, I can never summarize such a great.
Is it the people have no rights, but quite a few privileges should be given to them for society to function? To the point where,
a bit more chaotic and involved, kind of saying how there's the right here in the U.S. and how the government would be move on basically from the old George Carlin style.
not familiar with their train of thought.
Chaos.
Sure. I don't know what the Hyperscape emote is. Yeah,
From a subreddit. Yeah, high enough bit donate.
yeah, that's the hot new Twitch promo. Make everyone play the Ubisoft game Hyperscape, which just makes me want to play it less.
I think this is so far one of the most really definitely this one. I don't it's one of those kind of cringy. Those over I don't know. Thankful.
You not like the Wojak memes? Or like, haha, cash machine goes brr.
Huh.
Maybe
Did not know that is where originated.
yeah, man. Hot take on the U.S. stimulus package. They're like, hey, what if the Treasury just sent everyone $1,200 so the economy doesn't fail? And then they did it, because, you know, cash machine goes brr.
Alright. A pretty deep one.
Mad lads in the Treasury, just printing money every day. Yeah, no,
If there's so much, I guess that's a whole different conversation about debt and stuff. Because nothing is preventing that conversation, but I just want to get further delved in. Like,
I don't know, because I think the right one basically equates to everyone has a right to food, shelter, psychological joy, right to work, a right to anything they want to consume. Where you would say, no, it's a privilege. Not everyone gets an iPhone unless they fork over $1,100. I say that's bullshit.
because when I think of rights, the plot that is deserved, and I don't think. Now that's not to say I don't necessarily think it shouldn't be given, because that could make for a much better society, but it's certainly not owed.
Interesting. I have to say, if it's not owed, it's at least inherent in the social contract based society existing, that you have things from being a member of the society.
So it's like benefits of being in a society, I guess,
Yeah.
which seems rather reasonable. I don't see why there shouldn't be benefits.
No communism here, just us anarcho-primitivists.
Wait, no. I didn't want that, Ed. No. What is this anarcho-primitivist that you mentioned? Primitivist, whatever it was.
So it's a hot meme, but so the anarcho prefix just removal of the current state, right? That's anarcho. But primitivist is that everything the society has built since hunter-gatherer has been a mistake and we need to go back.
That is a hot take.
It's a steaming hot take. I'm
I don't
for
know
it.
if I'd call that entirely false, but I would have to think on it. Or entirely true. Maybe more false, but is there something from there that can be learned? Perhaps.
According to anarcho-primitivism, the only thing to be learned is how we can go back to a hunter-gatherer society.
I assume with that, that means a lot of the current tech would need to go.
Oh, smash it with a rock.
So at what point does the tool cutoff happen? Like once you start getting to iron, your tip points or steel.
Anything
What's
beyond your
better?
bare hands.
Anything beyond your bare hands, okay. So that's a problem because then there'll be more advanced, there'll be species more advanced than us then if that were to happen probably. They're using sticks instead of their hands to get termites. They're superior.
Yeah, and that's arguably a benefit, is tool use. However, tool use just leads to more tools. And where do you draw the line between a spear to go fishing and a hook and rod to go fishing? Yet you're staying there.
Should the line even be drawn when it comes to pools of such similar purposes?
Right. And definitely the whole slippery slope fallacy where you're like, where do we stop? Somewhere. Clearly, like you don't... There are differences between like a fly rod and... Hello, is that a save point?
Oh, where's it Teddy?
Where's the sheriff? Oh, I ain't seen Dogger draws. This Tank Worshipper has a gun. Did you ever get your rifle from Grandpa? He still has my rifle. Some days, I'm like, I should have that. For no practical reason. Just to turn it back in that sweet, sweet USD.
Help, he's giving up power to everyone.
You're the sheriff, and you're the sheriff. You can't deputize people. You ain't no sheriff around here. Your power exists. Always.
Forcing someone to work with like some kind of armed forces. It kind of sounds like a light version of kidnapping.
Light version of what?
Kidnapping.
Oh,
Forcing them.
gotcha. Like, for truly. I heard dinapathy, and I'm like, that's not a thing.
No, I wouldn't get any power from this. No, spread the power to others. It's like already being a millionaire in this channel, or a billionaire.
You heard the man.
Head on the wall.
The people want Miss to be sheriff.
It needs to be voting of two.
It's true.
Now, why two? I have no idea. I think I arbitrarily. Should it be?
It's true. You've just pulled a number from the ether.
Is 2 even a good number? Or like, what if it's a percentage of current one? No, they're larger.
So I thought it'd be a good idea to just switch it to a poll rather than have double channel point redemption.
Oh, right. Very good idea.
Yep. Your tithings aren't spending, you have infinite power. Oh, let me take those. Like, Mist wants to do their modly duties and remove them.
What have I removed? Oh, you didn't set a limit on the voting. No. No.
Yeah, set a 5-minute limit.
Need to be more limits for cake.
Oh, did you want
No.
people not to vote with their wallet? Because, unfortunately, we're still a neoliberal society where cash rules.
Well. That's just the fate.
How many can you spend in 5 minutes? Probably quite a few.
Those numbers, what? Math lad.
Gotcha. This drug just wants to. Be good at it.
You don't know this is a good bonus. Oh yeah, so the things about privileges, for example, rather than rights, is that since rights aren't something that are deserved, okay, since privileges aren't deserved, that's the way I think. If privileges are removed, it's not wrong to do it, because it wouldn't know what it's
marketing, you can just revoke whatever you see fit.
Yeah, if it's appropriate.
I tried the ladder mechanic. I suppose that I suppose my mindset's just more that the rights are inherent, and then if they aren't deserving of the rights, they're just removed from the society entirely.
But then what determines if they are worthy?
Right, whether they're civilized peoples at all.
Because that can kind of break down then depending on what the society thinks very valuable.
Right, which I'd argue that's where society's values are determined. What people they allow to exist within their society. I've been here the whole time. We still have 821. Lovely. Don't stop.
It's probably like 36. Huh.
I have a feeling that you're gonna be the sheriff. Just a
Oh no.
hunch.
You know what that means? Dr. Jaws is being removed from his power.
Violently removed from their position.
Well, there's advancement. At least there's no turning limits.
Yeah. Hold on, I have to vote. Poll don't go away yet. I have voted. Sign me.
Oh no.
Good red-blooded American.
Oh, it's a terrible pull. Nope.
So it shall be.
Robert, how could this happen?
How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Yeah? Yeah. Anything is too small. Okay, yeah. Yeah. And,
Wait, I think we did 105. And that means they did 106 votes of 108. We did one, so there was an extra voter. Ooh, someone else in chat voted.
Les McCain also just voted. I can vote without bits as well.
They could vote with bits and tidy. So I guess if they did a bit, it may not have shown it.
The free vote, I think so, it's not accounted for. You voted all for mist? I assume so. Uh-oh. I just sort of blew through that gong not knowing it would break. Yeah. No sense in worrying about the consequences now.
did you remember to remove the power from Doug?
I have not. I'm gonna unmod them.
I don't think I have.
Can you not unmod people?
Probably not. I could try.
I thought mods could remove mods.
I don't think so. That'd be crazy too.
Yeah. That we previously established Twitch bad.
I had hundreds of ranks until it becomes confusing. That's the problem.
Who are you? Charles Gateau? You think just because you put Ulysses S. Grant in their position of power, they owe you a consulship to France?
Now there, I am. Wait a minute. Lobbyist group, and I'm not a politician.
You're the democratically elected sheriff. That makes you a politician around these parts.
Oh no. Well, I must oblige with the overlord say, so I can no longer take it and put everything I know at risk, because they have more power.
It's true. Hold on.
Yeah,
See.
it doesn't look like I can notch it.
For shame. Well, it's fine, I've unmodded them.
Oh,
No. Oh hey, he has a bed. It's true. I have an entire room within the camera now. The bed's not even made, like some sort of chump. This is here. Everyone's favorite worshiper of tentacles is about. It's oddly enough not even Ken Ken. Gucci Loop. I dig through these indie games looking for a good game, and we found one. You get to ring a bell, you get to control a skeleton. Upgrades all the time. Like Mrs. the Sheriff, which just felt right. Down. Nice. Now we can just roll around like a skull instead of rolling around like a skeleton. The character is very light and floaty, but you love to see in platformers a character that can move.
I don't believe that you on the matter on ranks and whatnot, which is fine. It's all voluntary.
Do you want McCain's view on rights? Because, not exactly the most politically inclined.
Oh my. And Luke, if Luke wants to give his opinion,
Mist is
you
very
mind
low.
giving a nice little summary of the discussion? I'm rather lazy at the moment, so I can't interject.
There. How you doing, Valiant is hype. Thing. Yeah, they're
Test,
more audible.
test.
Yeah. So, at the moment, I don't have Discord as a source through the broadcasting software. It's literally just the speaker next to the mic.
You're gonna have to get rid of that because it's a tool and technology for our
true.
bass fishing rods.
It's true. However, have you considered? But I need OBS to work better. Dark Worshipper, I don't believe any society can function being as large as humans are. Hot take.
Wait, are you talking about the actual size of humans? I don't think you mean like the body size.
I assume that human society has grown too large. Like there's too many members. Although,
Huh.
I suppose people being too big is also an issue.
Because compared to other, what? Primates, I guess? Humans are not that big. They're to the smaller side. And weaker. Just more big brain.
Downright pathetic.
Basically. I think there may be some merit in that, though I haven't heard him elaborate. But, too many people may not be good, at least at this in history.
No, overpopulation's a myth. You can,
That's putting aside the discussion of overpopulation. It's just our brains may not work that great in such a large group. If there is ideas that, you know, like our brains work better in tribes and small groups and stuff.
First two Kingsman reference. Lower the human beings number. Yeah, reference that. Hit. Like them. I don't know. I think that total population doesn't necessarily matter because most people are not socially involved with every other human being.
There's so many, I guess, different groups that in some places people don't even know who their neighbors are.
Tell
Even
me
in
about it.
rather small people. Not sure if you've experienced that, which you may have.
All I do is knock on doors and say, "Hey, do you know your neighbor?" They say, "Nah, man, that ain't me." I'm like,
That
"Great,
ain't them.
let me go next door. Hey, have you seen this man?" No, never heard of him. They live 3 feet away from you. Weird.
Well, I did smell what seems to be a rotting carcass, but haven't seen him in a few months. Could be something there.
Also, we're gonna ruin any planet we touch, so don't intrigue with nature and force nature. Yeah, we integrate. We just sort of viciously consume the natural resources and have this mass level extinction event going on at the moment.
I mean, maybe it'd be nice instead of having a higher quantity, there was a higher quality of it.
Sure, but that's
So let's put it like this: quality of life over number of life, basically, is what I think could be aimed for. So I guess no one's really aiming for making too many more people just to do that, unless they're like hardcore fundamentalists or something.
that's a pretty hot take. I don't think I can get behind. You know, diversity.
Do you think
good.
other people want a lot more people?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I mean, that's including diversity in nature, not necessarily just people.
I think that is a huge problem. Let me clarify what I think. Because just trying to deal with people and ways to make life better for people is tough as it is. But that's just limited to the human species. That doesn't even consider other potential sentient organisms assuming one would even want to, you know, give them stuff, give them privileges, or perhaps even rights.
No, man.
Depending on
Aliens
the
get no
turn-up.
rights.
What?
Aliens get no rights. My generosity is limited exclusively to people.
Well, I was talking about other animals here, Earth, but okay.
Oh,
I don't know.
oh. I suppose rights should be limited to those that are sapient.
What do you mean by safety?
Having the qualities of a person. And you're like, intelligent
What?
life, sure. Coco the gorilla can learn sign language. However, they're still not a person.
So what kind of quality would they would sing with? Because there's some animals that are more advanced in, or can do more than they.
It's true. They can be very intelligent, still not sapient.
So qualities of a person such as
I have to say it's just intrinsic value.
well, that's a bit of a problem there, Cog. It's once again arbitrary.
It's true. And you get in the whole post-truth issue of just facts over feelings. The truth is subjective, and Baker dropping the big 300 biddies.
Wow.
Even I got an email from Baker. Dropping. That's quite a few. You have audio for the last 10 minutes? You're here. You get to listen to Mist. Drop the Baker Pogs. Do I have Baker Pug? No, we just had Danny's Greed. Baker, where's your Baker Pug?
I think you're getting close to 1,000. Wait, are you close to 1,000 bits over there?
Probably not. I have very few bits.
You don't do bits, you do the juicy subs.
That's true. I finally figured out how to control the skeleton. But thank you, Baker. You haven't moved your pod to be accessible to anyone but me. Oh, tier 3. Like, Baker, you're incredible, but I ain't about that tier 3 life. I may be a simp, but I'm not your simp. But thanks, Baker. That's just enough to put you over Magic Federalist. Not by a whole lot, but you're there. Your tirelings will keep this Future of the Chime running. Now you can actually hear what goes on. I'm gonna play the alert again, just so you can get that full. Yeah. That's nice. Talent Force for gift and not subs. What? Baker, you weren't even a sub. There you go. Now you can spread the chime. I thought you were. Either way, everyone gets some emotes. Take them. They're all yours. Oh yeah, I was gonna make my argument based on pathos instead of logos because, you know, as a wise post-humanist, said, and then Ben Shapiro paraphrased, the facts don't care about your feelings. It's all relative to what you believe. It's the facts are fake and gay.
So are you going more on the basis of what's factual, or is there some other basis that you think is more important?
I'm gonna go on the post-truth basis and say that the facts don't matter. What it matters is what people think of the facts. That's how success is determined, how policy is enacted. By what people think that they're doing.
But
Regardless
if
of
many
what.
people were to get just what they want, it may be pretty bad. Because they don't really... It could have bad implications for the larger society.
Oh,
And
tell
maybe
me
they
about it.
shouldn't. Huh?
Tell me about it. You got people just doing whatever they wanted all the time?
There's a lot of... There's... I think there may be too much... I guess it depends what topic it is, too. But a lot of ignorance or not too much education out there in many places that making such decisions that it would affect virtually everyone is not something to just be taken lightly.
True enough. Yeah, they could give Gavin the Twitch Prime. Fair enough. I don't know, miss. I do not know.
Why are there no answers? No! Well, there are answers, but
Right.
no 100% known answer. Well, do the trick.
No satisfactory answers.
Yeah, there we go.
None that will quench your thirst for knowledge.
Well, facts can be biased, sure, but virtually everything is when we're dealing with humans, at least. Because humans are biased. That doesn't mean facts should be disregarded. Not that that's what you're saying.
I argue that facts are not biased, but information can come from a biased source. Not allow.
Well, the conclusion, if it's set to facts, can be biased.
Right,
I
but
guess unless it's like very basic facts with agreed upon definition or something, then that isn't really biased. Like, look, that's a triangle, an equilateral triangle or something. Like, all angles. That's
make
it.
shape of it. That's like Baker. That's rude.
Oh my. You could. How does that sound as a community goal? Shave the beard. Or you can make it a sub goal. Or keep it.
I would never, because that sounds really tacky. Just not enjoyable. If you watch my Twitch stream, I'll cut my facial hair and change my physical appearance for you. Like we were some sort of perverse sugar daddy relationship, when it's not.
What's wrong with Sugar Daddy?
You guys don't pay me enough.
Whoa, that was a twist I did not expect.
Not that there's anything inherently wrong with the sugar baby culture. Love making for your stream. Do it if you want to, Baker.
Oh, Baker was.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't or wouldn't cut it, because it's a viable strategy in the meta. You got that sweet, sweet facial hair.
Oh, Baker, you need to grow big beard, bitty bushy beard if you can first. Or in the meantime, once the challenge is set up. I don't know how doable that is. for your you at the moment?
I assume your professional setup was mostly an audio thing when you record videos. A lot of the visuals being math. Oh, yeah. What a puzzle.
Oh, there was another discussion aside from the rights that there's not much time to delve into, but it was related to how it seems that at least in the U.S., I think in many other countries as well, but in the U.S. there seems to have been death already, death since like the early 2000s. I guess that's what, like U.S. national. So it just keeps going down into the negative in a lot of areas, it seems. The money that's being spent and owed is my assumption. So is there going to be a crashing point, or just keep going down indefinitely, or is it a mystery at this point?
Yes, debt accumulation is that whole thing where goods are consumed and there wasn't any capital consumed, which leads us to this dank purgatory of everything just rolling on credit indefinitely into the future, which usually comes crashing down when big enough financial institutions make a series of risky investments, like say the subprime mortgage collapse in 2008 and the current collapse of all manufacturing that relies on people being in places.
Oh no. So
Yeah.
at this collapse, what does that mean? Just is it mainly could it be more frequent recession could be happening, or is it just
because recessions are usually just a business cycle, so that's not exactly something to worry about, but definitely note that they exist. Thanks, Tentacle Whisperer and Miss for paying tithes.
Yeah, I'm still a bit. Because if it keeps on going, as you mentioned, based on credit or kind of pushing the debt on, it just keeps on that big, but nothing bad really happens. Significantly bad.
The bad things happen when people stop making things to be consumed in a society. And everyone collectively decides they're just not going to go to work, which doesn't matter a whole lot in a largely post-scarcity society. But we're not quite there yet, or at least people aren't willing to admit we're there. And
could you repeat that last part? We're not quite.
Right, it'd be fine if we're in a post-scarcity society, but at the moment we're not. Or at least people are acting like we're not. Also, I have no idea how to solve that puzzle. Yeah.
I think one of the solutions, well, I don't even know if it's a solution, is having more AI and robots working. Then that there's a higher chance of cybercrime.
Right.
But I don't know if that's safe.
Well,
Uncommon outbreak. And
cybercrime's the whole thing. I like to point you to CGP Gray's hot take on humans need not apply. We do have to kill the stream and compliment Baker on their amazing garage band sound. That's pretty good. Closing remarks on how society will advance into just robots doing things.
Well, at the moment, I suspect that's the way it's going to go. That's the direction it's heading anyway. A lot more jobs replaced with that, though there will be some jobs around the robots. I'm not sure if they'll be a higher rate of jobs lost. I mean,
Yes, because there are some industries like IT that pop up in maintenance of maintaining better systems, but like management is effectively folding into just management softwares, which is cool.
right?
I'm down for
And
it.
they're just effective. I mean, they work. That's why. But
Baker's Beat needs more war influence.
yeah, I don't know. It might just be more of a personal preference, like some kind of drumming or something. Like it's some Viking influence.
Some Scandinavian yodeling tossed in there.
No yodeling.
Okay. We have
There's some kind of Greek influence. Yeah, you get in. Right.
No, that's okay. We have a choice of raids between Wendy's or Soulja Boy. They're both playing Fortnite, and all of them sound like great memes.
Wendy's or Soldier.
Yeah, I guess.
Looks like there's only two of us in here.
True.
Don't have to. Don't want. Chopper.
Like if you'd want Baker's branding to be a little more on brand, have military sounding things and harsh drums and rhythmic work music to help it going. Yeah. Like the Viking core aesthetic. Viking metal is a genre that exists and is pretty good.
Something military, but not like current, I guess, U.S. military. Not like the trumpets. That has its own place.
Yeah.
But again, it is a Baker's channel to make sound that works as well. Best to your liking. The tiebreaker? Oh, no. No tiebreaker.
No. People spoken. Let's go rate Wendy's.
Okay.
You got something against Wendy's?
No. I just don't know if Wendy's will join us in the quest. Part of the news of the time.
I mean, you can try spreading the word of the chime there. There's like, oh, it's 1.1k viewers now. Oh, we can't rate Wendy's, never mind.
It's actual Wendy's?
I mean, it is Wendy's, but we cannot raid them. They do not permit it. Soldier we go. I agree. First they make bad food for Baker, then you can't even raid them. Soldier Boy's never failed. Soldier Boy will do us right.
Oh, Soldier Boy.
Hold on, that's a wrong. That's the right Soldier Boy. They didn't even salt their fries. What a bunch of saltless cretins. With low sodium. Like, it's not even that much healthier for you because all the salt's already leached in through the oil. It just doesn't taste good.
Who salts their oil?
Fry oil has salt in it.
But it's not going to be as much compared to the salt that is like a light coating.
It is. That's where a lot of the sodium is. Chicken grease is a giant coat. A salt leech? Yeah, that's a much better term. Alright, what do we? Soldier. I'm chilling all that Soldier Boy exists in 2020.